Ask any new mom and she'll tell you her goals for her baby are pretty straightforward. Make sure they're comfortable, make sure they're eating well, make sure they're sleeping well, and they're able to get the nutrients they need to grow and develop properly. Ask any new dad his goals and he'll say D1 scholarship, which is a good goal, I get it, Dad, but that's a different video. Anyway, back to moms. When onesies, bibs, and shirts are consistently getting soaked with spit up after each feeding, it's hard to feel like their development they're going through is common and normal. This process is called reflux, and reflux can be worrisome for any parent. We want you to learn the alternative options to help with reflux, especially if looking for a medication-free option, which we've got right here in our office. So, I'll talk in this video about what causes reflux, why it can be mistaken for a nutritional or a structural problem when it's often rooted in what we call the autonomic nervous system. Autonomic means automatic, things we don't have to think about, in which upper brain controls the upper and lower portions of our digestive tract. That's where reflux resides. This was exactly where Colton's mom, I'll tell you a story about Colton was. She said we tried a handful of remedies and none seemed to work. His reflux would get him so worked up and we couldn't get him to sleep more than 2 hours at a time. I felt frustrated and at times hopeless that there was nothing I could do to comfort him. I feel you, Mom. We get it. As a dad myself, we've gone through that. And if we think Mom's frustrated, imagine how baby Colton feels, hungrier than heck, and can't seem to keep anything down. I think this doesn't cause stress. Of course it causes stress. To get to the real root cause for reflux in kids, we've got to look even deeper into how their nervous system is growing and developing, looking at structure, the neurology, scans, and the nutrition. So structurally, there's a muscle called the lower esophageal sphincter, and it acts as a valve between the esophagus and the stomach. Okay, the esophagus is where our food goes down. When the baby swallows, it relaxes to help food pass into the stomach. Normally, it stays closed. If the lower esophageal sphincter isn't fully developed, or if the brain signaling to it when swallowing or not swallowing isn't in sync, it can stay open, letting contents of the stomach back up into the esophagus, eventually into the mouth, and then all over mom and dad's shirt, right? Neurologically, our digestive system is made up of nerves and muscles that work in coordination to move things along with ease. If the neurological control of the smooth muscles that make up the esophagus is interfered with, reflux symptoms, as you can guess, can follow. It's easy to mistake reflux for something nutritionally off too. And while nutrition can be the case some of the time, we find that if all these various systems involved in eating, breaking down food, and absorbing nutrients are in sync with each other, there could be another factor at play with a condition called dysautonomia. If you've watched our previous videos, we talk about this heavily. This simply means that the autonomic nervous system, our master controller, is having trouble keeping their eating, digesting, moving, and breathing all happening at the same time. This is why even if you have changed formula multiple times, or even mom's diet, it can seem like nothing is helping. Let us help you find the root cause, and our team can put together a care plan, plus make gentle, safe, and easy adjustments that unwind, release the stress and tension built up in the baby's nervous system from pregnancy and maybe traumatic birth. The nervous system very often is the missing link in making upper digestion happen with ease, especially with infants and babies. I hope this made sense. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any questions, comments, please direct message us or comment below. Second, there's plenty of moms and dads, grandmas, grandpas, teachers maybe even, who need this information. Share it with them, all right, or Facebook groups that you might know. And finally, if you found this video helpful, visit the link in our bio to learn more about reflux and colic, which we'll do in another video, what's causing it, and how pediatric chiropractic can help without drugs and unwanted side effects. Thank you.